Hi everybody. So you're going to be coming on a Sultana trip for kayaking pretty soon, and we wanted to go over some stuff. We'll talk to you when you're here, but it's always good to get knowledge in your noggins ahead of time. So you guys are coming on a kayaking trip, and our first concern is to make sure that you all are safe, okay? And some of the basics for thinking about how you're going to be safe are your life jacket or your personal flotation device, okay? Each of you, if you're going to be on the water or even in an inch of water, is going to be required to have a life jacket, okay? And we have all shapes and sizes for our life jackets, and we can adjust them. So we would put them on, okay, and we will help you with that. You want to make sure that they are tight so that they don't ride up, but you don't want to cut off circulation, okay? So this was perfect for me because I was wearing this earlier today, but as you can see with these straps, they can adjust, and we also have different sizes. So that's the first part of your safety. The next part of your safety is going to be how you handle the boat, okay, or the kayak. So we have different sizes for different sized people for kayaks. However, as you're going to be getting in here, this is a little unbalanced when it's on the land. But what you want to be thinking about is that if you have it in water, and we will help you with this and help you stabilize it, but you want to be thinking about having 3 points of contact anytime that you're thinking about that. So you have 1, 2, and then 3, and then you would sit into here, okay? You get yourself situated, and you get yourself feeling good. We also have some foot pedals down there that you can use, and you want to kind of be centered as much as possible inside of your kayak, okay? So that means centered kind of lengthwise and also widthwise as well. That way, once you get in the water, you can balance yourself, and you can balance yourself against any waves or wind or anything along those lines. So one of the things you want to think about as you're going to be on here is paddles, okay? This is going to be your main mode of going forward or going backwards or moving and turning, okay? And so what you want to think about first is when you're paddling, you want to have like what's called a paddler's box. So you put this paddle on your head, and then you want to make sure you have like a 90-degree angle at your elbow, okay? And you're going to be able to see that that's where your hands generally want to be, okay? And we even have some marks on the paddles that you can use for that, okay? Now, the next thing that you want to be thinking of is that you're going to be kind of, as you paddle, creating an X in front of you, okay? As you're kind of paddling. And what you want to be thinking about for that is that the middle point of that X, we want to have it between your eyes and your chest as you're going to paddle, okay? The next thing, and you want to kind of keep your arms extended, but not too far extended, okay? The next thing that you want to be thinking about is forward paddling. And as you forward paddle, you'll notice that the fin or the blade kind of has a scoop here, okay? And so you want to make sure that you're always pulling the scoop back towards you if you're forward paddling, okay? Now, on our paddles, you'll be able to see writing, okay? You always want to be able to read the writing. That way the scoop is oriented correctly, okay? So, if you want to imagine that I am currently in my kayak, okay? What you can see is that I'm keeping this in front of my eyes, and I'm going to almost touch the edge of the boat, okay? And then I'm going to pull back towards my back, my feet, and then check it out, the other paddle is, or the other side of the paddle is already where it needs to be, and then you pull it back that way. One of the other things that you want to know is we have some tape here on a lot of our paddles. You want to make sure that the fin of the paddle is fully in the water as you are pulling, but you don't want this too far into the paddle, okay? Now, imagine you need to stop or you need to back up. What you want to do is you keep the scoop facing towards you, and then you push from your back to your feet. And that will back you up. Just reverse, okay? Now, I want you to imagine that you need to turn slowly, okay? And it's kind of weird with the physics of the boat, but you keep forward paddling and you lean in the opposite direction from where you want to go. The boat will turn you. So if you lean to your left as you're forward paddling, you're going to end up going to your right. Same thing if you lean to your right, you're going to go to your left. Now let's say that you need to do a quick turn. You can do that by back paddling. If you have momentum, back paddling on the side you want to turn to. So you back paddle to the right, you're going to turn to the right. You back paddle to the left, you're going to turn to the left. So those are some basics. We'll go over those again when you come to visit us, but that is the essence of it. One important thing to remember about our Sultana kayaks is that they were built to not turn over. They are built to last, so they're not very tippy, they're not built to do that, and they're built to be able to take waves, so you're perfectly safe whenever you're in a Sultana kayak, along with your personal flotation device and the nature of the boat itself. That kind of gave you an image or a feel of what the safety and the fun of these trips and the flow of these trips is going to be. Again, if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me over the next few days. Thank you very much. Have a great day.